So today is Fed Day, and there's a 90% chance that the Fed is going to lower rates today. So the Fed announcement is somewhat of a non-event, and not much reaction will have to the actual announcement because the market is expecting this Fed rate cut. Now, for the past 2 weeks, rates have moved higher, and this is a little bit different leading into the previous Fed meetings because the previous Fed meetings, rates were moving lower heading into the Fed meeting. Once the Fed cut was announced, rates actually moved higher over the last several Fed meetings after the Fed announcement. So this meeting is setting up very different than the previous one. So a lot of what's going to happen is going to be what happens in the press conference following the Fed rate cut. We're going to have Powell giving a speech, and that's really going to drive the market moving forward and what he says and what they call a dot plot, which is essentially giving the forecast for the foreseeable future. So a lot is going to digest this afternoon. It'll be interesting to see what the market does, considering that leading into this Fed meeting for the last 2 weeks, rates have been moving higher. So there is the possibility that post-Fed meeting after the rate cut, we could get a traditional market that is moving lower because really the market is signaling that it's worried about what's going to be said in the press conference, or it's worried about something in the future. So if the Fed can kind of handle that and provide some assurances moving forward, but we also have a new Fed president that's going to be coming in the second quarter of next year. So we have this kind of time frame between then and now that's going to cause some concern. So it'll be interesting to see what happens today. Stay tuned.